Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG career mode here in FC24. It's season 3, where the first season we got promoted to the championship. The second season, it was a terrible first season in the championship that nearly lost me all my motivation, nearly stopped this entire YouTube process. But we are on the back now. We're on the back now, and that's thanks to us sitting in first. After the first 10 games, 8 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. This team has absolutely turned around. Obviously, it's pretty much a brand new team. Almadar as goalkeeper has been the best signing I've ever made in this entire save. We have Reggie Cannon at right back still. He's doing better. Viez is growing. That's great. Trusty has been great. Sessignon has been a fantastic free agent pickup for us. Bacuna has been a fantastic pre-contract signing last January transfer window last season. Patino on loan. Bergval on loan as well, which is unfortunate because he's having a fantastic season for us right now as well, on loan, unfortunately. Hutchison, he's been alright. Irakunda, obviously, y'all know I love Irakunda. Maybe slowing down a little bit. Broha, obviously still here for another season, for the rest of this season, actually. So, yeah, Bergval is actually on loan. We have 14 million. So, my thought process was, last episode, was when we get to January, we release them, and then we sign them back instantly. I think that is a plan there. But to kick things off here, we have a scout report. We had the last two for these two nations. We obviously had the England one, which I changed now to a 5-star 5-star, I believe, or a 5-star 4-star or something like that. We are getting nothing out of Portugal here, so we'll send that due to a different nation. And then for Italy, we are getting nothing out of the Italian guy either, so we'll send him to a different nation as well. And in fact, we're going to send a 5-star 5-star to England for the rest of the season, so 6 months on him, and then we'll send this guy over to, let's go to Belgium. I haven't gone to Belgium in a long time on this thing. And then let's go over towards, do we go Asia, do we go Japan or China route, do we go North American, do we go South American, or do we go African? And let's go maybe somewhere Cameroon, South Africa, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Morocco. Let's go Ivory Coast for 3 months and see what we can get out of them. That'll come in at the start of next episode. And in fact, it's gonna come in right now. It's a special treat to start the episode here, because why not? So first one is the English guy here. We are gonna hopefully get a lot better players from England now, and it's looking unlikely at the moment, except Hugh Williams, 825k out of him. We'll bring him in and see what he is about. So nothing, or not really too much from there. And then over to Ivory Coast. I haven't had good experience with these African nations this entire FIFA cycle. Last year on FIFA 24 or on FIFA 23, Ivory Coast, Ghana, South Africa even were absolutely insane. Those were the best nations to go to. But this season, it seems like all the African nations, maybe besides Morocco has been the best African nation, but even that has been absolutely terrible. You get 1, maybe 2 per season, where these other guys, you at least get 2 to 3 most of the time, as long as you scout them through 9 nations. So nothing out of Belgium and Ivory Coast, but we do get the English guy there, which is a center back, 15 at 58 as a center back. That makes me think he's not a center back, because he wouldn't be worth 825k, but he is. So I guess we'll just train him up. I mean, we can't bring him anyway. He's 15. I think the next person we do promote, though, will end up being probably Conte and Rossi, and then loaning them two out, as well as possibly Abreu as well, loaning those guys out. To kick things off here in today's episode, finally getting to gameplay after 5 minutes of me blabbering, we have Preston, who currently sit 4th in the league. Let's get to it. And let's get to it with an unrotated team. Irakunda, Berha. Y'all know the team by now. Let's get to it. Here we go. First game of the episode. It's an important playoff battle for Preston. It's important for us to keep putting the pressure on some of these teams. Keep us doing well in the league. I don't expect us to be in the top 2 come the end of the season, but if we are, we will happily take it. We just absolutely get battered in the Premier League. That's all that would really come to that. Down the left-hand side, Hutchison into Bergval. Bergval, who's been fantastic, can continue to be. That cross not so great. It's blocked out and maybe out for a throw-in. Yes, it will be a throw-in for us. Baha crossed in. That's a terrible cross, but it'll fall for Irakunda. Irakunda into Patino. Bacunia, he'll set it up. He had a horrible shot, and that one wasn't much better. Just stayed in bounds. DeVitt now takes the lead for Preston right before the halftime break here. 1-0. Hutchinson into Bergvall to level things up here. Bergvall, who's been on fire, stopped by Woodman and out for a corner. Bacunia on the corner. Broha on a header. Woodman again with another save, out for another corner. In towards Bergvall. Bergvall, difficult angle, taken away from the defender, but he'll fight in the back of that anyway. Of course he will. It's Berg. 1-1. And we level things up here. Ethan Warrior all the way out wide to Sessignon, and Sessignon now, he has Broha in the box. Broha! Diving header, 2-1 for Bolton. We take the lead and we look to stay top of the table. Look at this ball. Look at this diving header from Broha. Van Persie-esque. 2-1. Soppy. It's the last chance for Preston to rescue a point here. It's Osmajic. It's Trusty. And we are going to clear it. And we are going to win this. It's Armando Broha here just to carry it out. He's just going to shoot it because why not? Game over. Bolton win 2-1 here. We overcome the late first half goal from Preston. 2 in the second half. Bergvall continues to shine. Broha, Van Persie-esque header in 2-1 win for Bolton. We stay top of the table. We are going to go ahead and quick send this game here against Cardiff City, and we are going to win 3-2. Look who scored the winner. Of course, it had to be Bergvall. A 3-2 win. Hutchinson and Broha also on the score sheet there as well. We are going to go and quick sim this game here against Millwall as well. A 2-0 win. Bergvall, you can't stop the guy. 2-0. Goal for him, a goal for Charlie Patino. And then we are going to sim this game against QPR because I thought they were a lot better than what they have 10 points. I thought they were doing a lot better. So we're going to go ahead and simulate through it. We'll jump in if need be. And we are losing in the first 10 minutes of the game. What's going on? And Broha in the 32nd level things up here. 1 apiece. And we only draw 1-1 here. It was a first half affair for QPR and Bolton. 1-1 at the end of the day. And we drop points to a 10-point team. Next game that we'll actually play now is Norwich. I didn't think I'd get all the way to the end of November. But I thought the other teams were a lot better than what they were. They just weren't. So we will play here against Norwich. They are 8 points behind us, but they sit in that 4th spot in the playoff spot. It's going to be a very tough game here for the boys to take on. And Warrior on the right-hand side. Murder at right back. Clausen at center mid for Charlie Patino. It's in Warrior. It's still with Ethan. And that's going to be a penalty. An early penalty for Bolton. A chance to take the lead. Set the tone of the match. We finally get one called for us. And it'll be Armando Broha to take it. Top, actually bottom left. Why not? Bottom left. And it's 1-0 for Bolton. And towards Barnes, and Barnes is in behind. It's Barnes, it's still with Barnes. It's Trusty. It's blocked out for a corner. Avias deals with that beautifully. And now here comes Ethan and Warrior. And Ethan and Warrior down the right-hand side. Still with Ethan and Warrior. Still with Ethan and Warrior. Can he get on the ground to Burge? He does. Burge into Broha. Off the post and out for a goal kick. You've got to convert that, Broha. That's got to go into the back of the net. It just has to. And towards Barnes. Milanovic. It's a mix to the back, but it's a in breakthrough. No goal for Norwich. Milanovic and Almadar with the save. Out for a corner. Norwich starting to wake up. Irakunda now. That's a heavy touch. It's going to work out. It will work out. Another heavy touch. The keeper's not going to come out for that. We're going to cut back. Irakunda. His shot's blocked. Sessignon over the top for Irakunda. And that's going to be halftime. A 1-0 lead at the break. All right, here we go. Look at this. This is how we score right here. I get the ball with Trusty. I'm hitting square right there. I'm hitting square to try and get that to Irakunda. It doesn't come off. They come in behind, and they take the lead. 2-1. If I was muted during the first goal, I'll show it at the end of the game, but I'm pretty sure I am, so I'll show it anyway. But we're down 2-1 now to Norwich. Unfortunately, I don't know why I'm muted, but I was. Hopefully I wasn't muted during this whole game. Jolis now down the left-hand side. Milanovic to try and seal the deal. Nunez, where is Trusty going? It's game over. Norwich are going to win, and Bolton are going to suffer their second loss of the season. Gianola's crossed in, and Norwich completely woke up this entire game. They're going to win this game 3-1. And Bolton slowed down a little bit. They come to a full stop. Their momentum train is at a break station. A 3-1 loss to Norwich. I'll give them that playoff hopes to kind of secure the playoff hopes a little bit further. Obviously, we're very early into the season. We still have over 25 games left to go. We quite literally have 21 games left to go. We still sit first in the table to end the episode, though. But Norwich only 2 points off of Leicester City and only 5 points off of us. When we come back, we will have November. We'll have the new scout report. We have Southampton, Watford, Middlesbrough, Birmingham in the month of November. It's a very rough end of the month. I will see y'all there, though. If you did enjoy this, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.